In this episode, we continue our trip down the Illinois River, passing through more locks and making stops in the towns of Henry, Peoria, Beardstown, and Hardin, which is home of famous Mel's Riverdock Diner.
Hi there, I'm Tom.
I'm Jen.
And we're the crew of Soulmate, a 2005 main ship 400, and we're doing America's Great Loop.
On this day, we travel 40 miles from Ottawa to Henry, Illinois.
We are leaving Heritage Harbor. It is a little bit before 8 o'clock. They say the locks are wide open today for us. We have one lock, the Starved Rock lock. We are traveling with a group of about 10 or 12 boats again. We go one lock, we go down to Henry's, 40 miles, tie off to a wall, should be power, we're hoping. And then tomorrow we'll make it to Peoria, another 40-mile jaunt.
Okay, we are leaving Heritage Harbor here in Ottawa. It's been a good stay. A little foggy this morning, but it is burning off nicely. We've got another fairly sizable flotilla coming out. Gazellig's coming up, or We Got This is coming up on your side. Okay. So we've got, that's Gazellig, that's We Got This, Odyssey, Elizabeth is coming. We've got a bunch of them, so getting ready.
A little bit of fog on the river this morning.
Again, leaving Heritage Harbor here in Ottawa. We've got a nice flotilla and crew going with. We have, I don't know, maybe 10 people in our flotilla today. We are headed to Henry, Illinois. So we only have one lock today, so it should be a pretty good day.
What's that song go? Something about Into the Mist?
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. We are starting to see a little bit of the fall color change of the trees. We're about 3 miles out from our one and only lock for today on our way to Henry, Illinois. Starved Rock lock. So far so good. Okay, we are at the Starved Rock, and a barge is exiting, and we are all just kind of holding tight, waiting for him to pass us. He's now picking up speed, and we have all those boats back behind us. So we're making it work. This barge is coming out. It's a 3x2. Once he's cleared, then we can start entering the lock.
All right, had a big group in the lock, 6 on the front wall, 3 on the second pin, 3 on the third pin. So.
Okay, so they have 6 boats rafted in the front on the pin here at Starved Rock. It has been a little bit of a cluster, but we're getting it done.
We are coming into Carew, Illinois. Does not look like there's a whole lot in Peru, but there's a sign that says we're passing Peru or into Peru.
He's turning the bend. We're going to go on his port side. We're going to go past port to port. We're on the one.
The sun has come out. It's been a wonderful day. Had, I don't know, what do we have, 10, 11, 12 boats today, get through the lock, and are traveling. Some are continuing to Peoria, some are stopping in Henry, but it has been a good day. Like I said, good temperature, and pretty good group to travel with, so we are all good today. Stopping in Henry, about a 40-some mile day today, nautical miles. Tomorrow, I think it'll be about 30 miles to Peoria. And then we need to check the weather for Hurricane Helena, I think it is. That's coming up through the Panhandle and come up through the center part of the state. So hopefully it fizzles out and does not cause us to have to hang around waiting for that to pass by. But we will see.
Okay, this one I think that might be grain of some sort because it is. It's pretty cool.
We are coming into the town community of Henry, Illinois. Excuse me, this will be our stop for the night. About another 2 miles. There's a bridge up ahead. Right before that we turn off to the right, slightly off the river. And we'll be at a long pier tonight, or dock. Okay, beautiful downtown Henry. Going to dinner. It's a little crowded today. Hopefully we can get in.
Crunchy leaves.
Yeah.
It's fall.
It is fall.
Today we travel from Henry to Peoria and we'll cover 28.7 miles.
We are getting ready to leave here in Henry and head to Peoria today. A little bit of fog still lingering, mist. This is where the old Henry lock used to be. You can kind of see the cutout over there. And right here you can see the metal pieces, and the end used to be opening the gates for the Henry lock that now no longer exists. But it does create a nice channel here in Henry that we can all tie up to. And it's been a wonderful stay and nice and quiet. You ready for today?
I'm ready.
It's gonna be a good day, huh? No locks?
Yep, very nice little day, 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
Get out of there somewhere between 9 and 10. What is it now, 8:30? Yeah, we'll get out of there somewhere between 9 and 10.
Yeah, it looks like Fire Reaches is getting ready to push off, maybe. Don't know. But it'll be a good day.
Are leaving Henry, Illinois, and Henry Harbor. A nice night. Stayed in what was an old lock, and we are moving ahead now. Next stop, Ottawa, Peoria, the Peoria Boat Club. So, be a good day today.
I guess it kind of floods here on the Illinois Des Plaines River. It's up pretty high up on stilts.
We are moving 28 miles to Peoria, to the Peoria Boat Club. That'll be our home for at least tonight, probably a couple nights. There is Hurricane Helen that's coming up through the Gulf right now, and you're going to continue right up the river. So we will see how that impacts our travel, but good chance we're going to get stuck for a couple days, waiting for that weather front to move past. We'll see. We are passing a tow. It is upbound, we are downbound. and this is what's known as a two-whistle pass, or passing on the two. We went to our port side, to the left, just as they did, and we're going to pass starboard to starboard. So that was a request by the tow, and so your lesson on the rivers for today. We have another tow coming at us, an upbound tow. We are downbound. This tow has asked us for a one-whistle pass. That means we will go to the starboard. We will pass port to port. We have slowed up here because we are going to meet him at a bend, and it's just a little bit easier to allow him to get around that bend before we get too far up and he can't see us. So we have slowed up, and he'll be coming by us here in a minute, and then we'll be back on our way.
Can't figure this out. Is that a duck blind? Is it somebody's little fort? I can see kind of into it. It's got to be something for hunting. I don't know. I can still see him.
All right, here we are. The tow is going by us, and we will be clear of this tow in a few minutes, and then we'll kind of be back up to our cruising speed. Not sure how to say the name. I think it's Chillicothe, Illinois. Chillicothe, but we are coming into a major metropolitan area here. Looks like there's maybe 2 stores. Onward to Peoria. Still about another 15 miles ahead. We're in East Peoria, soon to go past the bridge and then be into the main town of Peoria. At least that's what I think it is. A couple of miles to our marina, the Peoria Boat Club. It's been a hot day today. Very scorching hot. Damn. Very little shade. Not much breeze either.
Okay, we're here in Peoria. We are stuck because of the effects of Hurricane Helene that has come through down south, and we are now getting the winds. We've been having them all day, and it's been pretty rocky. We have double checked our lines and our fenders are secure. It's hard to tell how much it is rocking and blowing here, but it has been a breezy day, and but you know, we're all good. There's been no rain so far. We shall see. But Peoria's been good so far. Just waiting it out. Didn't have a hurricane on our bingo card for the loop, so here we are. We've been walking. It's been like 2 miles, it feels. There's Bruce and Pam from Elizabeth walking. We're going to a Village Pub and Pizza here in Peoria. A little bit further, but look at that big old Tonka truck. Thing's huge, like massive. So, fun times in Peoria, Illinois.
This was a long day as we traveled 65.9 miles from Peoria to Beardstown.
We have left Peoria. We are back in the channel. A little dicey getting out through some very shallow, but we are headed to the lock, the Peoria lock. Don't know how long we're going to have to wait here. We'll see. And then we're headed to either Havana or Beardstown today. Going through, I guess, downtown Peoria.
Yeah.
So, just past a little park in a farmer's market area. Somewhat industrial looking town. Home of Caterpillar, Komatsu, off-road equipment, construction equipment. Well, we will see what we do today, whether we can make it all the way down to Beardstown, 75 miles, or if we anchor about halfway in the middle. So, all depends on how quick we get to the lock. Going into the Peoria lock. Looks like we're going to get lucky and get around the tow. Keep moving, so powering ahead. We were fortunate enough to get through the Peoria lock with, I don't know, 5 or 6 other boats. They held it for us. That was very nice of them.
Looking for direction.
Okay, we are still on the Illinois River. We went through the Peoria lock. We got super lucky and they were able to squeeze us in. We were second to last in and they held it. We are now on our way, fingers crossed, we'll make it all the way to Beardstown and tie off for the evening. We got this, Odyssey 2 and Kokomo 2, I believe, in front of us. And then behind us we have Elizabeth. So, beautiful day, nice, it's not too hot, not too cold, and good fall day.
All right, headed out of the lock, out of Peoria. We will go at least to Quiver Island and anchor, about 38 miles or so ahead, 35. Or we will go down to Beardstown, which is still almost 60 miles. We will see, depending on how fast the group goes. Back dealing with tows. We have an upbound tow. They've asked us to do what they call a one whistle, passing port to port. We've got a group of about 5 boats going this way, 6 boats. It's going to be a good day. Looks like it's going to be a warm one though. Just south of Peoria, we are seeing a lot more barges and tow traffic. This is a Sunday. A little surprising, but I guess as you get closer to the Mississippi, we should expect to see more and more. We'll see if we get down closer to Havana and Beardstown if this continues, or this area just around Peoria is that more of a hub for industry and river traffic. Time will tell. Going past another tow. Been busy on the river today. The Brandon T passing time requested we do a one whistle pass on his starboard. And a little tricky going around a bend here, but he said bring it on by, so I think we're all good.
Not something you get to do every day.
Yep. Alright, we're slowly making our way past the Brandon T passing time. I think it is 3 liquid propane barges. We'll get around the corner here and sneak in front of them. We're doing about 5 knots. We're doing about 8, 8.5. So nothing gets past very quickly. So we're making it around. Halfway for today's voyage. We are almost to Havana, Illinois, where we were going to anchor if we did not get to the dock quickly. Things are going good. We're going to keep going on up to Beardstown. Another 30 miles, about 4 hours. We are in Havana, Illinois. Once again, small little rural town in central Illinois, about 100 miles from the Mississippi River. So, not a lot here. Barges, farming, not sure what else.
They're filling it with grain, but we're not really sure.
I'm gonna guess wheat or corn.
Wheat or corn? Good guess.
An abandoned grain tower? Not really sure what the tower is for, but it does say it's abandoned on the charts.
There's a bar on the river. It just says welcome boaters. I can't make out the actual name, but there is a ton of people underneath on a Sunday night. See what you're missing? This is a 3x4 tow. Keeps going. And there he is.
We are coming into our stop for the night, Beardstown, Illinois. We are going to stop at Logson's Tug Service. They have barges or tugs you tie to, we hope. We'll see here in about 2 miles when we get there. And that'll be where we stay for the evening. And then we'll take off tomorrow, headed towards the Mississippi. We may make rafting, or we may split it up in 2 days and anchor out. Haven't decided yet. One more lock in the Illinois River to go to.
We will just about complete our travel on the Illinois River today as we go from Beardstown to Hardin, covering 58.3 miles.
All right, we are leaving the tug service, Loxton. We're headed down to LaGrange Lock and going down to Mel's today.
Have ourselves a convoy this morning leaving Beardstown. There are 9 of us, and we are going to go to the next lock, which is about 8 miles down, which will be about an hour. As of yet, there is no barge there. Fingers crossed it stays that way. But we are headed to Mel's in Hardin, Illinois tonight. Some of these boats are going on down to Grafton, which is, I think, an additional 20 miles. So it's going to be a long day, but it's going to be a good day.
This morning, but it is quite nice. 60 degrees out, a little bit of a mist fog on the river. We got about 6-7 miles to the LaGrange lock, our last lock on the Illinois River. Then we are hoping to go all the way up to Mel's, stay there for the evening, and then we would have about 20 miles to go tomorrow to get into Grafton. Exit the Illinois River and enter the old muddy Mississippi River. So, day and a half we will be on the Mississippi, headed further south. Coming up to the LaGrange lock. All right, got through the lock in about a half an hour, not bad. And now we are moving out 51 miles to Mel's, hopefully home for the night. Looks like a cemetery, very big wall, maybe used to be a lock, not sure, maybe it's just a retaining wall.
RV park?
It could be an RV park. I don't know.
All of these are viable. I don't think it's a cemetery.
No? Yeah. Maybe it's an RV park. Maybe you're right. It's just weird to see that wall like that. It looks like it used to be a lock. Because like the wall on either side has been filled in with sand and dirt. I don't know.
Update, and this is from the Admiral. It's just a bunch of homes, not a cemetery.
Our port side, we are coming up to another granary. This is Consolidated Granary in Barge Terminal. You see a lot of this on the middle and lower parts of the Illinois River, clearly in farm country. There are granaries everywhere, filling up barges, and they're taking them upriver, downriver for processing. So this is what you see on the Illinois River. Trees, muddy water, granaries, barges.
Bald eagles.
And some bald eagles, and jumping fish.
And jumping fish.
Make your way through the maze of barges, all lined up to go to the granary. Offloading or loading. Not seen one of these in quite a while. Matter of fact, I think it was in Canada last time we saw a ferry going across the river or a body of water. Can't remember the last place we saw it, but it has been a while. Kind of interesting. Saw them in the Chesapeake, and there one is going across the Illinois River right now, one side to the other. Be the Campsville ferry. At least that's what it looks like on the chart. Campsville ferry, Campsville, Illinois. We're coming into Hardin, Illinois, home of Mel's River Diner. We're hoping to spend the night here. We will see how packed they are or if there's space for us.
In the next episode, we leave Hardin and finish the last 18 miles on the Illinois River as we hit the Mississippi River and the towns of Grafton and Alton.